the White Angels, they were in action against Marseille. Yeah, you know what I mean. White Angels, the goats of Champions League. The Champions League, the team that, when you mention Champions League, is very, very synonymous to them. That's Real Madrid, yes, the White Angels. They sat in Bernabeu and then won by 2-1 against relatively a lesser club. Yes. Marseille, yes, Marseille from France. And then Pierre, it wasn't a convincing win to me, yes, personally, it wasn't a convincing win because, come on, 2 penalties from Mbappe. Yeah, Mbappe opened the scoring, and then Timothy Weah, George Oponwia's son, yeah, former Liberia president, and then the only Ballon d'Or winner for Africa. His son, yes, Timothy Weah, he equalized for Olympique Marseille, so we thought they were going to end with a draw, but then approaching the final minutes of the game, something occurred in the box, and then the referee whistled for another penalty, which means, Kylian Mbappe won't take no chance at all. He slaughtered that woman, and that ended in a 2-1 victory for Xabi Alonso's team. But then, there's this thing about Real Madrid, in recent years, anytime big players from the EPL transit to Real Madrid or they cross borders to Spain, they kind of struggle. And then remember Eden Hazard, injuries upon injuries. He's retired at age 34. Guess what? It's like similar trait is happening again. This time around, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold, the English international. He was chosen ahead of his captain Dani Carvajal selected for this match particularly. But then after just a few minutes, he started an injury and then he got substituted. And then Carvajal came to replace him. But then guess what? Carvajal also went to headbutt someone and then ended up getting red card in the process. So that means 2 of Real Madrid's right backs will not be available for their next. Maybe Trent could recover, but then as I said earlier, Carvajal got a red card, and then Trent also had to be substituted in the early minutes of the game due to